worry about nothing, no, 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 no.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Bright here, the R&B kid, and I'm back again with another episode of On the Bright Side TV. Welcome back, guys. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing very good. I wanted to give you guys my Bright Side Mix Volume 19, like you see by the title. This video is a little bit late. It should have been out like low-key in September, but I've been traveling. Also, I've been going through burnout and just like feeling really, busy and stressed lately, so I've been kind of avoiding YouTube videos. But I did want to get this out for you guys, just to kind of, let you guys see what I've been rocking to for like the second half of the summer. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like summer 21 was like very boring and very like uneventful. Not for me personally, but in terms of the world, I feel like it was very boring and whack summer. But there was still bops to hold us down, so that's what I'm gonna go through. These songs are pretty much all like, they're all like the soundtrack to like the second half of my summer. So I'm gonna get out for y'all. So let's go through them real quick. And as always, guys, with the Bright Side mixes, I have plenty of different genres, different vibes, all types. This is a whole mix of a lot of stuff, but I love all these songs. I'm just gonna do a rapid fire summary of all these songs real quick. And as usual, there are links for the playlist down below on Spotify and Apple Music, so definitely go check them out. Go check out the playlist, rock to them, they're there for you. I got links below, so go check them out. All right, y'all, without further ado, here is volume 19 of the Bright Side mix. Y'all ready? Let's go. Okay, first up we got Industry Baby by Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow. A freaking jam. Since the first time I heard it, the video is different and fire, and I'm really appreciative for Lil Nas X pushing boundaries with his visuals and with his music, and for getting Jack Harlow on for this moment, which I thought was a really good pairing. I thought it was weird at first, but it ended up being a great pairing, and the song is a freaking banger. The production, the horns, Lil Nas X's tone of the song, Jack Harlow's verse was crazy. I love this record. One of my favorite songs of the summer for sure. Next up we got Normani and Cardi B with Wild Side. I got the extended version on here. Listen, man, Normani and Cardi B did that on Wild Side. When I first heard Wild Side, I thought it was kind of mid, but it's one of those songs that it just grows in you over time, and it just gets better and better with more listens. So I'm really proud of Normani for like pushing through and promoting this song, because I feel like it deserves to be loved on. It's been kind of doing like mid on the chart so far, but I really do like this song. So I love the slinky, Aaliyah R&B feel of it, like the the mid to late 90s slinky, Timbaland-esque feel of this record. I love how they replicate that feeling. I love what Cardi did on it. It's just a mood. Normani, gave it like a sexy vibe on it. It's a simple record, but it's still, it's still effective, and it's still an earworm if you just hear it a couple times. So I love this record. Shout out to Normani and Cardi B on Wild Side. Next up we got Need to Know by Doja Cat, one of the standouts from her album, and a song that's really been doing this thing slowly over the summer and going into the fall. This record's been going crazy for good reason. It's a freaking jam. Wanna know what it's like? Wanna know what it's like? You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate Doja's I just appreciate her her quirkiness and her weirdness. I feel like it's on full display on the song in a really good way. I love how she played with the vocals, with the lyrics, with the arrangement. It's just a really weird and quirky song, but it works, and it's a vibe. So I really like Need to Know a lot. That's a joint right there. Next up we got Take My Breath by The Weeknd. I love this song. It just feels like classic Weeknd, great pop vibes. It's universal. It has a little bit of R&B flair in there. It's just produced so well by, I think, Max Martin, and somebody else, but it's produced so well, written well. It feels like a classic timeless pop banger. And The Weeknd got another one on his hands. I think this is the first single for his upcoming album, The Dawn, or The Dawn Is Coming. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be called The Dawn or Dawn or something like that. Shout out to The Weeknd. Cool song. And next up we got Motley Crue by Post Malone. Banger. This is like not really, it's not really hit the top 10 yet. Like, this has not been a really big Post Malone song, but I love this record. I love the way Post Malone arranged it. I love the production. I love the way, I just love the lyrics. I feel like this song just puts you in a mood, makes you feel like you that man whenever you hear it. I got the calm spirit. You know what I'm saying? Look at my ice spirit. Where my roof mysterious. I just love the way he arranged the hook. It's so fly. So I love this song. Motley Crue is definitely an airworm, and whenever it comes on, I'm rocking. Point blank period. Next up we got Silk Sonic's Skates. I know a lot of people are probably like, somewhat divided on this song. Some people think it's cool, like me. Some people think it's whack and not as good as Leave the Door Open, which is fair. It's definitely not as good as Leave the Door Open. But for me, I still think this is a great song that feels so classic, and I feel like it's a song that has me excited for the album. I don't know why people don't like this song. I think it's a great song. Definitely not. It's not the moment that Leave the Door Open was, but this is a great song. The video was great. It's fun. It feels good. It's bright. It makes you happy. It makes you want to get up and groove a little bit. It puts you in a good mood. It's bubbly, and it's just effervescent. It's a really good song. It feels like a classic 70s joint, but to me it doesn't feel dated or corny. It still feels fly. So I love Skate. If you don't like Skate, I feel you, but I love Skate. So definitely one of my favorite songs at the moment right now as well. Guy can love the Silk Sonic. I'm waiting for the album, January 22. Let's go. Next up, we got Beggin by Maneskin. Begging you. So put your love down, baby. Mind you, this song came out in 2017. I never heard it before, but it's been going crazy around the world, and ever since I've been hearing it, it's been stuck in my head all the time. I love this record. That production, the way he was going crazy on the vocals. It's just a really good like alternative rock song that I feel like is just such a good joint. I'm glad it finally got love after all these years, even though I never heard it before. So shout out to this Irish rock band. They're amazing. Shout out to Maneskin. This joint is everything. I love it. And yeah, what else can you want from like just a good, you know, a good like alternative rock song that makes you want to thrash like a rave or some shit? Like this is that vibe you're getting from that song, and I love it. It's amazing. So yeah, shout out to Maneskin. Next up, we got Bia with Whole Lot of Money with Nicki Minaj, the remix. I already been love Whole Lot of Money before Nicki hopped on it, but Nicki definitely gave it like a nice little, you know, a nice little refresh, and I love what she done it. Bia, I love you, Bia. I love this song. I've been loved it even before Nicki hopped on it. I love her EP for certain, and Deluxe is coming out later this month in October as well. Shout out to Bia, man, and shout out to Nicki. I love their chemistry on the song. It really came together well. It's a whole lot of money in this month. And can also talk about, I put on my jewelry just to go to that bodega, and I keep it with me just so that I'm feeling safer. Feet is she said Fendi in my body, but the feet is in bodega, man. Oh my god, that whole part, give a fuck about the head. Yo, that, to me, that part, that's always iconic. Especially the line, I put on my jewelry just to go to that bodega. Like, I feel like we all gonna be saying that like 20, 30, 40 years from now. Like, that's an iconic line already to me. And I just love what Bia did on that, on the hook. And like, I love both of their verses. I just love the song. The beat is crazy. It's like a low-key club banger that's not in your face, but when you hear it, you're like, okay, I'm rocking. It's a whole lot of money in this world. Like, Bia, you did that. I love this song. Shout out to Bia. I'm looking forward to her new shit as well. Next up, we got Lost Cause by Billie Eilish. Shout out to Billie Eilish on Lost Cause. Love this record. Something's in the air right now. One of my favorite songs off her album, Happier Than Ever. It's a complete banger. I love the production by Phineas. I love how this song, like, is probably the one song on the album that has like some has this R&B flair to it with like the production and the way she arranged the vocals and like the emotion and attitude she had on the track, which you could hear through her vocals. I love this song. I love what it's talking about. It's a really good kiss-off anthem to someone who ain't shit to you in your life, and I feel like it's universally written so anybody can relate to it. And it's just really well written, well sung, well produced. It's just a groove. I love the production. It puts you in like a, you know, that bass is just crazy. I love this song. It's a groove, and I feel like, to me, like I said, it's a highlight for album. Shout out to Billie and shout out to Lost Cause. Love this record. Next up, we got Ain't Shit by Doja Cat. We got a lot of songs by Doja Cat on this playlist, so let's get, this is the second one we got. Ain't Shit to me is another highlight off of Planet Her. Love this record. It was my instant favorite when I heard the album. One of my instant favorites. This song is another great kiss-off anthem to, you know, ain't shit dudes out there, and I love the song because I'm not an ain't shit dude. I got my shit together and I treat people right, so I can proudly sing this song, and it's a freaking bop. And it's also a song that's different from like a lot of stuff that Doja's given the world musically, so I love how this song kind of stands out in her catalog in terms of it being more of like a, I don't know, it has like this like R&B and like musical theater vibe to it, but it's still pop and accessible, and it's just dope. I love this record. It sounds different than anything she's done, so I love Ain't Shit. Next up, we got Bas and J. Cole with the Jackie featuring Lil Tjay. Love this record. To me, one of the most underrated hip-hop bangers of the summer. Love this song. Love the video with RDC gang up in there. I loved seeing them up in there. That was such a good moment to see Mark up in there with his dudes. I loved it. This song is crazy. I love the production by T Minus. You know, Lil Tjay, you know, he slid on it. J. Cole slid on it. Bas did his thing. I just love this song around. The melody is amazing. This was like a classic, you know, summertime hip-hop anthem that I feel like a lot of y'all slept on and kind of forgot about, but I love this record. So shout out to Bas and J. Cole and Lil Tjay with the Jackie. One of my favorite hip-hop songs of the year. Love this record. Next up, we got Ayra, Starr, Bloody Samaritan. One of my favorite songs of the year, and probably one of my favorite, low-key, this is like probably one of my favorite songs I've ever heard in my life. Shout out to Ayra Starr, our new upcoming Nigerian Afrobeat star. I love this girl so much. Her album, 19 and Dangerous, is fire from head to toe. I love this song. This is definitely one of the highlights off of that album, and this is our current single. I love this song so much, from what it's talking about, from the production by London to her vocals. Everything about the song is just magic. I can hear this song all day, not get tired of it. The way they arranged it, the lyrics, what it's talking about, it's such an amazing record. Musically, you know, messaging wise, like it's just, I love the song. It's inspirational, but it still makes you want to groove and bop your head, and that production is just so fire. Like, oh, it's such a good song. So Bloody Samaritan, One of my favorite songs. So I've been playing it out. So I had to put on this mix for sure, no question about it. Ayra, Starr, keep it coming. I'm excited for whatever you got coming up. Your album is crazy, and I'm excited for your future because Bloody Samaritan is everything. I love that song. Next up is Lipstick by WILLOW. This is definitely one of the songs I was playing out, you know, for the past couple weeks and months. Ever since WILLOW dropped her album, Lately I Feel Everything. This is one of the highlights off of that album. Such a gem. I love the fact that she produced it. It just has this like crazy like grunge energy to it, but it's an emotional track about kind of just feeling lost in life and going through pain and trying to like, you know, find redemption and find happiness and find people that'll like lift you up and like hold you through. Such a deep song, beautifully sung, beautifully written. Production's amazing, like I said. Such a mood. I love this song. It just takes you to a zone every time I hear this song. I love this song. It takes me to a zone every time I hear it. Such a good record. Next up is Brutal by Olivia Rodrigo. This is the first song I have on here from Olivia from her album Sour, one of the best pop albums of the year so far. Brutal was the intro for the album, and I've been playing it a lot really recently. I love this record. The video was really cool too. Yeah, definitely a highlight for the album. Shout out to that production by Dan Negro. Just that rock, like I love that. I love that shit. Brutal is a really cool intro. I love how she got like her like Paramore, like, you know, just like, you know, that 2000s pop rock vibe. I loved it. It was great. She did a great job doing that. Next up is Don't Go by Skrillex, Justin Bieber, and Toliver. Love this record. I think a lot of people think this record is okay, and I get it. But for me, I love this record. I love what Skrillex did with the beat. I love how he gave, you know, Justin Bieber like another R&B vibe. And I think Justin Bieber did a good job with his vocals and with his the lyrics. A lot of the lyrics on this song are kind of random, and they really were like structured and arranged randomly, but they were all a vibe, so I was cool with it. And Don Toliver slid on it. He did his thing. This is definitely not a song I think is gonna like stick around and be a hit for a minute, but I personally love this song. I love the production. I love the melody of it. I love what they did on it. And I just find myself playing it all the time. So definitely want to give love to Don't Go by Skrillex, Justin Bieber, and Don Toliver. A whole banger. To me it is. So I love that record. Next up we got Just Like That by Snoh, Aalegra. One of my favorite songs off of her album Temporary Highs in the Violet Skies. Just like that, they mean that. I love this song. This is like such a classic R&B song. It's so smooth. It calms you. It puts you in a mood. I love this record. It's so soothing. I just love Snoh Aalegra's aura, and this is definitely one of the highlights off the album too that shows her aura in such a good way. Next up is Get Into It, Yeah, by Doja Cat. Another highlight off Planet Her that I've been playing out ever since that album dropped. I love Get Into It, Yeah. One of the best songs off the album, a whole banger. Definitely needs to be a single at some point. This song is a jam. I love the, you know, the reference to early Nicki, and just the production is fire. The beat is crazy. I love how she slid on it, you know, with her lyrics and with the bars. The lyrics were mad fun. Her energy was great. It's such a visual track, and it's such a fun track that's just bright and like it's sprawling with ideas, and it's a whole mood. I love this record. Next up is It's About a Girl by Trey. One of my favorite songs by him that's out right now recently off of his new album 64 East Saga. Definitely one of the best songs off the project, and I just love this record. I love the way it's produced. I love how it has like this like slinky, like kind of like robotic R&B production to it, but he's hella smooth on the vocals, so definitely a track that I love a lot. Yeah, next up we got Soundgasm by Rima, one of my favorite songs of the year as well. Afrobeats is in his bag right now, and people like Ayra, Starr, Rima, and Tiwa Savage, and Burna Boy, and Wizkid, and Tammy's all doing their thing right now. But I want to give love to Rima right now for Soundgasm. This song is crazy. From that crazy production that's just so interesting and different and fire, to, you know, Rima's interesting and unique vocals on the track, to the way it's like a nasty ass song, but you don't really get that because it's like fun and bubbly and bright. It feels almost kid-like with the really fun beat and the production and the vocals, but it's a nasty ass song, so I'm here for it. Like, I just love that, the way it's like, it's kind of different that way. Soundgasm is a whole mood, sexy song. It'll put you in the mood, make you want to dance, you know what I'm saying? It's just a really interesting song, lyrically, vocally, you know, the way they arranged it. It's just a really cool track. I love the song. I never get tired of hearing it. A whole banger. Next up, another Afrobeat inspired song. We got Woman by Doja Cat. Another song that I had to highlight that I've been rocking to all summer. I love this record. Another one that highlights off of Planet Her. I never get tired of hearing the song, and I'm a whole man. That's how good it is. I'm not a woman, and I love this record. This record is just produced so beautifully. I forgot who produced it, but I know Jadena helped write it. You know, I love how it's like honoring just women around the world and the power of women, while celebrating them and, like, you know, encouraging them to come together. So I love how it was the intro for, you know, Doja's Planet Her album. Such a great intro. Production is fire, lyrics are fire. I love how she like sung the first part and rapped the second part. It's just all on this track. It's just everything. It's a freaking banger that I never get tired of hearing. I feel like it's gonna be around for a long time to come. Like we're all gonna be rocking the song like years from now, and I definitely hope it becomes a single at some point. I don't know if it will be, but I hope, you know, RCA does the right thing and makes this a single at some point next year, because it's such a good record. I love this song. I would love for this song to take over like summer 22. I'd love for that to happen. Next up, we got Coastin' by Victoria Monet. Love this record. Shout out to Victoria Monet. Such an underrated song right now. Y'all gotta stop sleeping on Victoria Monet. Coastin' is one of the best R&B songs that has come out all year. This song is fire. Produced by The Stereotypes. Production, smooth, classic. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a old school, you know, horn filled, like, you know, slick throwback like 70s record, but it still has like an updated feel to it. Cool lyrics about just coasting from north, south, east to west, just catching a vibe. The music video was fire with her and her mom and Ricky Thompson. Like, the whole video, I just love what Victoria Monet is doing right now in terms of like giving the world like a 70s aesthetic, like kind of like Silk Sonic, but making it fresh and updated, and still making it sound current and making it sound fly as hell. So Coastin' is one of my favorite songs of the year. I love Victoria doing this song. Everything about this song is fire. The arrangement, the melody, the lyrics, everything about the song is just fire. It is another one of those songs I could hear all day and not get tired of it. So shout out to Coastin' and shout out to Victoria Monet. Such a gem right now. If you've not heard this song, do yourself a favor and go check it out like ASAP. It's so good. Next up is her with Back of My Mind, the title track of her album Back of My Mind, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Love this song so much. Definitely one of the highlights to me off of her album. I love what her and Ty Dolla $ign doing this song. It's smooth, it's laid back, it's cool, it's a vibe. Let's talk about real shit in terms of maybe having that person in your life where like y'all don't really work out, but at the end of the day, I know and you know that I'm still in the back of your mind. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, like, for sure. I love how the song was written. It's smooth, it's laid back, it's a groove. Produced by DJ Camper. I love what he did on it. It's really a smooth record that I find myself playing all the time because I just love the way it sounds. The melody is great, it's really chill, but it's still like, it's an ear warmer at the same time. So I love that. Shout out to her and Ty Dolla $ign, great record. Next up, we got another Olivia Rodrigo track. We got Jealousy Jealousy, one of my favorite songs off of Sour. I know Trader's doing crazy right now, and that's a cool song, a great song, but for me, Jealousy Jealousy to me is like the gem on the Sour album. I love that record. I love the way it's arranged. The production is cool. What it's talking about, we all can relate to in terms of like trying to like find who you are in this world we're living in, but you know you're going through jealousy, but you look at people on social media, you're going through jealousy, doing different things in life and trying to like maintain who you are and love on who you are, but that's hard. Like, we all can relate to that. Great record. I love the way it's sung and produced and written. Really a masterful pop record. Shout out to Jealousy Jealousy, a gem off of the Sour album for me. And next up, we got another Snoh Aalegra track. We got On My Mind, featuring James Fauntleroy. Love this record. Another gem off of the Temporary Highs of Violet Skies album. I love the song. So chill, so laid back and smooth. It's like a late night banger. I love this record. I love what James did at the end too. Fauntleroy is a genius. I love what he done at the end as well. But yeah, man, all around this song is such a highlight for me. I play it all the time. It's smooth. I find the melody addicting. On my mind, can't get it on my mind. I love this song, man. Shout out to Snoh. Next up, we got My Slime by Fouché. I'm a little late to the party with Fouché. I know she's been out for a minute now, like at least since like early this year, but I just not got on the Fouché train. I love this girl, and My Slime to me is one of the songs that really got me on her for sure. I love this record. Such a chill, another like really chill, smooth, late night, just cool ass record that just gets better with time. And I don't know, this song is really special to me. The way it's written, the melody, it's just a really cute, interesting R&B song about having someone that's like your ride or die, like your one, like he's your, he or she's your slime. And I love the way this song was arranged and written. It's so different and unique, but it's so memorable. I loved how she went like this like falsetto, like I love that. Like, I love the way she sung the song. It's just so different and unique, and it really stands out, and it's so like magnetizing. I love this song. It's such a mood. It really puts you into a mood every time you hear it, and it's so soothing, and it's just different. So I appreciate it. Shout out to Fouché. I'm really excited for her career. I'm excited for what she has coming up because I just love her music. I love her sound. I love her vibe. And next up, we got You Right by Doja Cat and The Weeknd. Another song, the last song I had to plug off of the Planet Her album that I really appreciate. I really do love You Right with her and The Weeknd. Definitely a cute little summer banger that's been going crazy all summer, like low key. Shout out to You Right. You Right. Yeah, man. Yeah. And she performed at the VMAs, like I talked about in my last job episode, so definitely go check that out as well. I loved her performance of this song at the VMAs, where she's doing like this like you know, abstract, like modern contemporary dance with like these two guys at the VMAs. It was amazing. I loved it, and definitely I feel like highlighted what the song is talking about in a really beautiful and dope and poetic way. Shout out to Doja Cat for this really cool song that a lot of people can relate to, in terms of like, you know, having someone in your life that's cool, but you're looking at someone else like, I kind of want that person. What's up with that? You know, we all can relate to that. So really cool song, a cool vibe. And then last song on the playlist is Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, the title track off of her album Happier Than Ever, which is the current single. And I really like this song. To me, it's a really cool gem in her catalog right now, and also a really cool gem off the album in terms of how it's like kind of like a two-parter. Starts off being this like really, you know, quiet, soft, like, you know, ballad, and then it ends up, you know, being this like roaring like rock song by the end, where she's like claiming her independence and like being happier that she's no longer dealing with this person who was like bringing her down and making her like not see who she was, and, you know, in her life or whatever, and which is, and I just like the way she wrote it out, and, you know, finished produced it really well. It's just a really cool song all around. So yeah, man, Happier Than Ever, definitely a highlight for the album, so I definitely had to mention that, because it's been a song I've been rocking to for a minute, you know, every once in a while as well. So shout out to Billie Eilish on Happier Than Ever. And that wraps up volume 19 of the Bright Side Mix. Alright, y'all, so that was volume 19 of the Bright Side Mix. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I just want to click you through every song. Hope you guys enjoyed the mix. Please, like I said, go down below and check out the links for the playlist on Spotify and Apple Music. Go check them out down below. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know down below what are your favorite songs in the mix, and also like what other artists and songs and albums have you been rocking to lately as well, that you want to let me know about. Let me know if there's any songs that you're rocking to that I didn't mention that you think I would love, and yeah, like I said, let me know all that down below more. Okay, appreciate y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm about to get off this camera, but like I always say, guys, live your best life, drink more water, stay woke, and if you're mad or sad, go listen to your favorite song, make you feel better. Okay, go listen to your favorite song. And please, guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, thank you. Alright, guys, I'm about to be out, but this has been your boy Bright, the R&B Kid. Thank you for watching, but for now, I'm signing off, baby. Bye, y'all. Peace.
I came to vibe, you came to function, just do that, baby. Don't worry about nothing, no. I came to vibe, you came to function, just do that, baby. Don't worry about nothing, no. Relax just a little bit. You don't gotta worry, you can just